Hi, welcome to Amazing Awful Games. This is Awful Games episode 3, and today we'll be covering 5 more terrible games for the annals of history. We'll be looking at Big Trouble in Little China on the Commodore 64, Busby 3D on the PlayStation, Crypts of Chaos on the Atari 2600, Droidz on the Spectrum, and finally Gilligan's Island on the NES. Okay, so this game is based on a film by John Carpenter starring Kurt Russell. Big Trouble in Little China is one of my favourite films of all time, and this bag of shit does not do it justice. So you play as Jack Burton, some other guy, and you can change between the 3 characters, and they've all supposed to have different skills, though you don't get the things till later on, and you probably won't get there because it's too shit to carry on. So yeah, we've got some sort of awful attempts at collision detection here when kicking. As you go along, you get to fight ninjas, and more ninjas, and some more ninjas, and sometimes ninjas with guns, and ninjas with sticks, and they all come at you one-on-one. And the fighting in this game is absolutely dreadful. The whole game is just boring and tedious. This is it. Walking along, fighting a ninja. When you see someone with a gun, until you get a gun, you're supposed to run away. And you got this guy with silly floating powers. It's supposed to be some kind of magic projectile or something. I don't know, it sort of looks like he's doing a Morris dance or something. But God, what have we done? They should have made a fun little action game out of Big Trouble in Little China. Don't have to be anything super clever, just a fun, simple action game. But I don't know what the hell they were thinking of when they made this thing. There's 4 levels before you have a final confrontation with Lopan, but I've never had the patience to get there playing for this bloody drivel. So, yeah. Jack Burton's paid his dues, and him and the Pork Chop Express both deserve a lot better than this. So yeah, I'm going to look this game in the eye and say, you gave your best shot, but you're a bag of flaming shit. Moving on. So yeah, Busby 3D. I think Accolade are hoping that they'd create some kind of super popular mascot to rival Mario with Sonic, but when people see Busby, and especially when people hear Busby, all they want to do is get hold of his stupid head, kick his stupid teeth out until he shuts his stupid mouth. Busby seems to talk a lot in this game, and his voice is absolutely irritating. It's like fingers down a chalkboard. It's just every part of you wants to fight him, just to shut him up. So yeah, the idea of the game is you're supposed to go around and collect these atoms, collect rockets, and there's these evil creatures who want to steal all your wool, as they do. And Busby's got to go and fight them, or avoid them, or he bloody cares what he's got to do. So yeah, it's a kind of platforming game, kind of like, I don't know, maybe someone took Mario 64 and removed all the parts of it that are any good, and then ate those parts and shit it out. That is what Busby 3D is. So yeah, the controls are horrible. It just does not work for a platform game like this. It feels horrendous to play. And as atoms, you get these enemies called the Woolies, and you're supposed to kill them by throwing balls of wool at them or throwing atoms at them, but that control didn't seem to do anything in the game. Maybe that's some built-in lot later on. Yeah, you hit them and they knock you over and take away your lives or health or whatever. And you can kill them by jumping on their heads. Firstly though, I found the best way to deal with the Woolies is to turn the power off, take the disc out, smash it into a million pieces, and bury it somewhere where nobody can ever find it, restore it, and play it again. One of the worst things I've seen on the PlayStation, and there's some crap on there, but could it be as crap as Busby 3D? I don't know. This is Crypts of Chaos on Atari 2600. And this is one of the games that's been nominated to me as an awful game. I have to admit, I've got very conflicted feelings in this one. First I had to go with it. Yeah, I thought, this is awful. Because I didn't read the instructions and see what I was doing. So then I read the instructions and tried to make a better go of it. So yeah, essentially you're going through a dungeon looking for treasure. And you have to fight certain monsters. And you've got different things available to you there, so you can use a sword, which has got infinite ammo in a short range. You've got a wand, which has got long range but has a limited amount of ammo which you can run out of. And you have the ring, which is like a big explosion, essentially a smart bomb. And you also have a peace symbol. Some enemies will run away from you or not fight you if you show the peace symbol, but you don't get any points for it. And yeah, it's not fun to play. It is slow, plodding and tedious. You've got no map obviously, this is an old game. So you kind of have to rely on memory. And it's quite hard to tell what's going on. I'm torn about whether to call it awful because for the time it came out and the hardware it's on, this is extremely ambitious. It is... I don't know. Now, I think I'm going to have to come back and revisit this game in more detail. There's parts of me think it's awful, and other parts of me it's really impressive what it's trying to do in its Atari 2600. So, yeah, I can't make mine up at this point, so I can't call this awful or not awful. Droidz on the Spectrum 48K, however, I'm a lot less divided about. Yeah, this game is not good. It's kind of like a second-rate Gauntlet, I suppose, where you're a robot who's fighting other robots in a rebellion, and you kind of move around this maze. You've got to find parts. You're supposed to be able to do upgrades and things like that. I'm not sure how much difference that makes. But the most annoying thing of this game is you can't move and fire. When you finally work out what the fire button is, it took me a while, I'm a bit slow sometimes, then you're stuck in one position and it just keeps constantly firing until you press the fire button again to turn it off. And it's just weird and it just does not work. Sometimes it does let you move around bits while you're firing, and yeah. This game's just repetitive, boring, dull, very, 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 very samey. And I don't really know what else to say about it really. It's pretty ugly really. Tediously dull and boring. Animation's okay I suppose. The firing mechanism in whole is really inconsistent. Sometimes you're stuck in one place and auto fire. Sometimes you can move frame by frame every now and then. Sometimes you can turn in all directions to fire. Other times you can't, so you get attacked from both sides, but it refuses to change direction. It's just really inconsistent and shit. So yeah, moving on. And last this week, we've got Gilligan's Island on the NES. Now, I think this is based on some of the dodgy 60s TV show in America. And yeah, lucky for you, I skipped out the intro to this game, which contains some terrible dialogue, which I think is supposed to be funny, but isn't. Maybe it was in the 1960s, I don't know. The idea is you have to, on this level, build a camp, so you have to go around to find various bits. I can't remember. So you have to avoid the enemies. You have a punch attack, which the punch only seems to affect maybe 1 in 10 types of enemies, so yeah, it's pretty useless. Yeah, you play this guy who's called Skipper, the guy in the white pants who can't punch anything, and you fall around by this absolute moron called Gilligan. I think he's supposed to be a moron, and yeah, he just gets on your nerves. Decide to leave him in that hole there. So yeah, the background graphics themselves aren't terrible. I don't like the sprites and the characters. I just don't like the look of it at all. So yeah, food obviously restores health. You can use the rope to bring that annoying little twerp back to you. Not that you'd want to. And yeah, You explore the island. I think some of the other characters from the show are in it, so you can bump into. At this point I hadn't worked out how to get out of the quicksand. You just keep hitting the jump button and moving, and eventually, or is it the punch button? I don't know. You eventually get out of it, but this time I hadn't quite worked it out, so I just died. You die very, very slowly in the quicksand. Yeah, what else to say about this game really? I didn't get very far through it, I didn't find the parts. You have a map to help you around, but yeah, it's a boring, boring game. And I can't imagine there's much of a crossover between people who were fans of Gilligan's Island in the 60s and people who played NES games in 1989. So, yeah, who this game was aimed at, God only knows. But it ain't aimed at me. So, that's the end for now. As you can see, today's 5 games lived up to the usual standards of absolute crap. And next week we'll have some more for you. So, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the video, like it, comment on it, give us an idea of some more games you want to see on here. And, yep, until next time, goodbye.